Thank you. Thank you all for coming this evening. I want to thank the Franklin Commons Neighborhood Association for having this event. It's important that citizens like you are concerned about our community, of making it better, and more importantly, holding our elected officials accountable. This election is so important to Jeffersonville. It's important because we cannot afford another 4 years of big government and out-of-control spending. As mayor, I've balanced the budget, and I've done it without raising taxes. When I left office in 2007, property taxes were lower. The city payroll was less, and our financial house was in order. In the last 3 years, we have seen our city tax rate go up and our sewer bills double. And our county is no different. In fact, the county is running into red with the budget deficit. We need to cut spending and lower taxes. It's time for city government to once again live within its means. To make this happen, we must carefully manage the taxpayers' money. City government must not saddle future generations with unnecessary debts, costly lawsuits, and high sewer bills. In my administration, budgets will matter. The days of writing blank checks on the backs of taxpayers will end. Now is the time for Jeffersonville to once again attract good-paying jobs. It's clear we need a mayor with the record of making economic development a top priority. We will work to create jobs and expand the economy. We have done it before, and we can do it again. When economists were ranking Indiana near the bottom in job growth, my administration worked to create nearly 3,500 good-paying jobs while I was mayor. Meanwhile, with the recent annexation, our city has grown. As mayor, I studied the annexation and concluded that the city of Jeffersonville could not afford to annex. The plan was incomplete, so I vetoed the annexation. The city council overrode my veto. Now the city must make good on its promises. It begins by giving the annexed residents an active and meaningful voice in city government. I want to restore public trust to City Hall. Under a Waiz administration, the citizens of Jeffersonville will once again have confidence that their government is spending their tax dollars wisely. We shouldn't waste them on political patronage and sweetheart deals. I promise a return to transparency and openness to city government that works for the people. Upon taking office, I will sign an executive order that prohibits the city from hiring any elected city official. City council members working for the mayor isn't good government, is it? No, it's just good old boy politics. Let me tell you, fiscal responsibility means getting a handle on our sewer rates. They have already doubled, and the current administration is looking to raise them more. There's a nice line on our bill that says EPA mandate. But make no mistakes, my friends, those are just higher taxes. The EPA didn't mandate doubling our sewer bills, and the EPA didn't mandate forcing people out of their homes to build a $144 million canal. So far, this canal project has been nothing more than a moving target. It started at $32 million, went to $52 million, $65 million, now we're at $144 million. We cannot afford this project. We can find a cheaper way though to solve our problems. My administration will work with the EPA to reduce pollution at a lower cost for our taxpayers. My record speaks for itself. We came into the office in 2004 with many of the same challenges we face today. We revitalized our neighborhoods that were long neglected with streetlights and sidewalks. We made city departments more responsive so that taxpayers and businesses didn't fear doing business with the city. We helped attract nearly 3,500 new jobs. My administration worked with Governor Daniels to create the Certified Technology Park. With that park came MedVenture, Key Electronics, and also keeping Heartland Payment Systems in Jeffersonville. We put politics aside and came together to develop the River Bridge Commerce Center with businesses such as IDX, ASUS, and Connections. We saw the opening of Kohl's department store. Along with Kohl's, we developed the 10th and Holman's Lane corridor with the Orchard Hills development and the new Rite Aid store. We revitalized our downtown. We promoted single-family home ownership by developing the River Falls Motel and Lounge into condominiums. We developed the old sewer plant into a park and ride without using tax dollars. And we worked to help businesses rebuild the fire that destroyed part of our historic Spring Street. And also in our 4 years, we watched as nearly as $24 million was invested in our downtown. We expanded our fire department by opening 2 new fire stations, along with the new city garage. We finished Ohio River Greenway by securing federal funding and bicycling trails along the river's edge. We championed the development and promotion of the river stage. We enhanced our city parks by installing walking trails, Little League football fields. We rebuilt the Ken Ellis Senior Center after it was destroyed by a tornado. We moved our city offices in new state-of-the-art City Hall after the historic Quartermaster Depot. We upgraded and expanded our sewer plant by doubling its capacity so we can grow and attract new businesses. We improved drainage throughout our community, including the Serenity Court and Meadow subdivision. We moved forward with securing funding to widen Hamburg Pike. We opened up city government with Mayor's Night Out in your neighborhood. We worked with volunteers to start a beautification committee. We implemented the city's first disaster preparedness plan. We secured more than $9 million in grants and donations instead of relying on tax dollars. In fact, we started a rainy day fund that had more than $3 million in it before we left office. We left more than $500,000 in reserves for city's health insurance. This is the fiscal stewardship and progress that taxpayers deserve from their mayor. And all of this was done without raising taxes. I repeat, without raising taxes. We live within our means, as any responsible mayor should do. Today, more than ever, Jeffersonville needs a mayor that can bring back progress to our city without constantly raising our taxes and fees. We need a mayor who can relate to businesses that can bring jobs to our city. We need a mayor who will listen to those who elect him and use their ideas in solving our city's problems. My campaign is committed to talking about solutions to our problems. We have developed our blueprint for Jeffersonville. It's an outline of our vision and plan for moving the city forward. But in the end, this campaign is about returning common sense to City Hall. It's about living within our budget. Our families have to do it. Our businesses have to do it. And it's time that our city does it as well. As your mayor, I look forward to leading our city again with an administration that will propose well-designed ideas. One that will involve everyone in our community. One that will display leadership that is responsible and fiscally focused on long-term success, not long-term debt. Thank you.